Today we've got some sad brewery news. Turns out you can't drink on the field. Drinking beer for a cause, and top 10 healthy beers for Olympians. Let's go! Welcome in, everybody. It's the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. It may be the week after, but he's still my Valentine. That's Flexi. What's up, big fella?
Yeah, I'm so full of love today. I'm really feeling it. I was going to make a Valentine's Day comment too, and you just took it right out of my brain.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to unromantify you.
That's all right. You just kind of caught me by surprise.
Oh, well, you caught me by surprise.
Oh, will you be mine?
Always.
Trick question, you already are. Ooh.
I can hear the people changing their podcast right now. Click, click. If it was a radio station, you'd hear the, Anyways, thanks for those of you who stuck through that intro. Find us craftbeerrepublic.com, at Craft Beer Republic on the socials, all that good stuff. Lots to get to today, as I already previewed. And I want to give a shout out to our top listening city of the week. And once again, I think it's 2 weeks ago, same thing. Las Vegas. What's up, Las Vegas?
Crazy.
They know how to party.
Yeah, Sin City. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. How has it been since you've been to Vegas?
How long?
Yeah.
Oh, man, my wife turned 30 and she'll be 40 this year, so...
I don't think you're allowed to say that on the pod. You've just been officially divorced.
Is that not okay? I don't know.
I'm sure she doesn't listen. We'll be fine.
I'm just super jacked to I don't know. I love aging myself. It's something that a lot of people dread, right? It's real talk here. A lot of people dread getting old and gray hair and just, everything about getting old, the wrinkles. Dude, I fucking embrace it because not everybody gets to get that far.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, just embrace what you're given. And I think it's awesome. And I'm super psyched to eventually be able to bang a 40-year-old. Hopefully I can say that.
18-year-old Flex is like, I'm banging a MILF right now.
Oh, I can't wait till October.
I wonder how old Stifler's mom was supposed to be on American Pie.
Oh, yeah, because she was 37, I believe, when she filmed.
In real life.
Correct.
It says she was 38 in real life. I don't know what her character age
Thanks for one-upping me, Google.
Yeah. That's so funny. Can you... That's younger than me now. 38. At the time, I was like, oh, yeah, she's a hot older lady.
She was a hot older lady. She still is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. First of all, still would.
Oh, durr.
Yeah, come on. But that's so funny that she was 38 and everyone's like, oh, who's this old lady?
But when I was watching that movie, I was probably... So when did that come out? 2001, 2002?
Yeah, first one was 99.
Boy, I should not have been watching that movie.
Yeah, same. Let's see that. Well, that makes me, I was 14.
I was 11.
Oh, yeah, you should not have been watching that movie.
No, I should not have.
Yeah, I was probably 13. Depends what month it came out. I think
same, and maybe I was 10. So.
Yeah, even better. Because our birthdays are the same month, so.
Yeah, that, there you go. That right there. Says it all. Says it all about our personalities.
Yeah. July 9th of 99.
Okay. Yeah. So I just hit 11 years old.
Yeah. And I was
cheers, past Flex.
Yeah. I was almost 14. Missed it by that much.
Yeah. It just goes to show you the times they are changing.
That's right. Great parenting all around. Yeah. All right. But hey, alas, not an American Pie show.
Last time I checked.
But you do look thirsty, my friend. I think we can fix that.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
All right. The question has been asked, and the answer. You ready? It's actually nothing super exciting, but I was excited about it. It's a real small local craft brewery in Milwaukee. They're called Amorphic Beer, and they rarely send cans out, distro out anywhere. at least to my local shop. I've seen them like, this is the second time I've ever seen their beer in there.
Oh.
So I caught a glimpse and I was sold. And the can art on this one's, it's neat. It's like these purpley into bluey, and then it goes into blue and some white, like confetti-y or I don't know. And it's called Strata Pictor Pop. I don't know what any of that means.
I say, come again.
Yeah, but I've had one of these a couple weeks ago, this style, and that's kind of what actually made me buy the beer, is it is another extra pale ale, which makes me wonder if this is like a new style coming around. People are sick of the heavy shit and they want the flavorful light stuff. I don't know, but like I'm totally down for the light stuff now. Yeah. So this is 4.5% ABV, and they actually have a best buy date, which I've never ever seen on a can of beer before, but they do have a best buy, and I think that's amazing. And this one's not till July 30th. So
okay, the only other one I've seen is Stone's Enjoy By series. It was always Enjoy By a specific day.
Right. That makes sense. On the old Untapped, so this is super new, 16 check-ins.
Oh, fresh.
It's got a 365, which it pisses me off, and we can get into that later. But Untapped reads, a modern extra pale ale is very different than 20 years ago. Expect this beer to pour very light, clear, with almost no malt flavor, with fruity notes on the taste and a mild bitterness. Mosaic cryo plus crush hops on the cold side. Looks like Coors Light. So, Greg, since nobody else can see.
Right, just me. I mean, it's got a little better head retention than Coors Light, but beyond that, it's pretty much the color of Coors Light.
The lacing, too. That's very, very kind lacing as well.
Yeah. I caught a glimpse of it before we started, and I thought maybe it was a gose because it's so light in color and golden-y. And
it is wonderful. You can see stuff through it. It's great. And the can also says it does have Idaho 7 in it, not just the Mosaic Crown Crush. So on the old nose buds here.
Also, you had me at Crush.
It's very florally, like a classic pale ale. Love me some classic pale ales. And on the old tongue jobber, without further ado, we'll dive right in here.
Ado has been left in the past.
So I'm not going to lie. I had one of these before the show.
Nice.
Because I was so excited for it. This beer is absolutely delicious. So I forgot to mention this on the can. I apologize. They actually have the tasting notes and everything about the beer.
Oh, I love
and,
that.
The profile and everything. So it says you're going to experience berry, citrus, and mild bitterness flavor. It's going to have a light, extra pale appearance, and it's going to be florally crisp. I did forget to read that. You get that berry flavor up front, and it's actually more prominent over the citrus, which is usually pretty rare on my taste buds. And then you get hit with that super floral crispness and that mild bitterness, but it does not linger, not one bit. There's like no tongue layer, no nothing. This thing is crisp. It is amazing for what it is. So this 3.5 really pisses me off. Granted,
Typical.
it's only 16 check-ins.
All right, but fucking pick it up, people.
But there is one comment on here, one check-in on Untapped that really grind my gears. And with everything I've read to you about this beer,
right? This
goes on saying, and I'll leave the guy's name out of it. I think his name's Steve. Whoops.
Fuck you,
Steve. It says, interesting. Goes from a bare hint of fruit immediately to a mild hop bitterness that fills the sip and finish with bitter notes. Although mildly bitter, there is just too much to make this enjoyable to my taste.
Huh?
Hey, dude. You just described the beer exactly what the beer is described as.
Right.
Why'd you order it?
You know, Steve is one of those guys that just reads from the PowerPoint, isn't he?
It completely blew my mind. Like, the can says what it is.
Yeah.
The Untapped says exactly what it is. And this guy did not like it and went on to describe exactly what it was.
Steve was hoping for a Coors Light.
Like, Steve was like surprised that what he was being told was real and he didn't believe him. And then because of that, which I do appreciate that he said not his taste, I guess.
Sure.
But then he gives it a 3. So, hey, if it's not for your taste, man, just don't even give it a fucking number.
I saw some thing on the socials the other day where it was like they were screenshotting reviews from Untapped. It was all very positive reviews with low ratings. And it was like, perfect example of this style, 3.75.
Yeah.
And all that kind of shit. That's kind of how I feel about Steve.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's perfect sense.
Yeah. This is the best stout I've ever had. 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
High standards.
Yeah. You paying per rating there? Like a little stingy with the points, buddy.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. According to Google, quick Google search here, I wanted to make sure I had the right idea of an extra pale ale and that sort of thing. Extra pale ale, XPA, is a lighter, more sessionable, and heavily aromatic beer with bright citrus and tropical notes, serving as a step up in hop aroma from a pale ale, but with less bitterness and lower ABV than a standard IPA. Seems about right.
Yeah, I would say this checks that 100%. Yeah.
It's like a pale ale plus.
Yeah, it's like super mild bitterness, and like I said, there's no lingering of it. Yeah. So that's the lingering is usually what you get from those classic West Coast, real hopped up regular IPA. So I'd say this checks all the boxes.
That's right.
Steve. If you're listening, Steve. Jesus Christ. But no, I just want to say cheers to Amorphic. I don't know if anybody from there listens, but this beer is wonderful, and just keep putting stuff like this out.
Don't listen to the Steves of this world.
Man, we gotta fucking trademark that.
That should be the episode title. Yeah. Fucking Steves. Well, speaking of beers and hoppy beers and whatnot, I've been talking here and there about some of the threads we've been putting out on Threads and the ones that are catching fire. And I posted one the other day that was that has garnered a lot of response and a lot of angry response.
Ooh, is it a list?
It's not even a list. It was the question is, what's the most overrated beer style? No fighting, and then in parentheses, some fighting is fine. And overwhelmingly, people said IPA is the most overrated style of beer.
I could get that.
It sells the most amongst craft beer.
I would say overrated in the sense of, the haze craze, right?
Sure,
which you and I we're both haze boys. We love our West Coasts, but we enjoy the hazy. And it's when you have one after the other, and the next one, and they kind of all start to mend together and mesh together, and then you're just kind of like, okay, like this kind of tastes just like this one that I just had, and so on and so forth. So I get it in that sense that maybe it's overrated.
Yes, and I would be okay if it was like, well, I think IPAs are overrated because,
like elaborate.
Yeah, but it was just people going, I fucking hate IPAs and IPAs are trash and all this stuff. And I'm like, interesting. Nothing sells better than IPAs in terms of craft. And I just was a little surprised. I feel like it was all of a sudden the cool thing to do is to hate on IPAs. Now,
I don't think it's cool.
That being said, I think some of the most overrated beers are IPAs, but I don't know that IPA as a style is overrated.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me.
You know what I mean? Because of the hype train, and I mean we've had plenty of hype beers on here that are like, 4.75 on Untapped. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. This is nothing special. Yeah, it's a fucking hype. They're getting the hype brewery bump for sure. So in that sense, I can totally see why IPAs can easily be overrated. But as a style, I mean, IPA, people drink the shit out of IPAs.
If anything, I would say the most overrated style would be like an overfruited sour.
Thank you. I did get a few heroes that said that.
Do I enjoy them? Yeah. I do. They taste delicious. But in the sense of beer and the price.
Also, you got to stop calling it a beer.
Right. I mean, it is completely overrated. Toss a bunch of the puree into the fucking batch and voila, you got the... a $24 4-pack.
Right. Fruit salad. So I was a little, I knew, I was going to get some hate for all the styles, but this thing, there's like over 300 comments at this point. I was
Nice.
surprised at how high it blew up, but I was also surprised at how much of it was IPA hate, and not even specific. Like I get some of the hype, like let's take Pliny the Younger. Everyone freaks the fuck out for Pliny the Younger. I've had it; it's good, but it's a triple IPA. It's a great example of a triple IPA. But I tell you what, I'm not doing. Sitting here all year going, I can't wait for February.
I respect that 100%. And I do agree, too. Like, if you are going to have an opinion, elaborate.
Yeah, give me a little something besides fuck IPAs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But now you're on the overrated topic. What do you personally think the most underrated style of beer is?
I you know what? I'm going to go gose.
Oh, see, I'm thinking red ale.
Okay. I don't love red ales.
I love me a red ale.
I don't hate red ales. I'm just fine with red ales. They're, I'll drink them.
Because what got me into craft beer was amber ales.
Oh, sure.
And I, through the journey, discovered every time I had that red ale, man, that just hit real good.
All right.
And I think it's super underrated. You rarely see it. It's kind of a classic style-ish. I could be wrong on the classic style, but
it's pretty classic.
It's a super, super solid beer. But I do love
Yeah.
gose. I passed up on a gose for the show, actually.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I haven't seen one in a minute.
Do you want to know why, though?
Because the can?
Well, because of the ingredients. The additives.
Oh, what was it?
It was a pineapple lime jalapeno.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what? I was about to say something. I realized how hypocritical that was going to be as someone who collabed on a gose that had adjuncts in it.
But adjuncts are fine.
But because what I was going to say is like stop adjuncting goses. They're meant to be light beers,
Okay.
But when we did our guava gose, it was very light in the fruit. Like you just got a hint of it was almost as if you dry hopped it with guavas. It wasn't like chunky puree of guava. And that for me was delicious. I don't want these fucking smoogie sours making their way into Goseville.
Agreed.
Anyways, I feel like an old man. Get off my yard.
Yes. Get the puree out of here.
Yeah. What can I say? Well, speaking of shit beers, have you heard the bad news about the Olympics?
I have not.
They have one and only one beer brand.
Drum roll.
Corona.
Oh, that's just awful.
Scott sent me this story.
How does this happen?
I don't know. And when I clicked on it, I thought, it's gonna be like Peroni or some Italian beer because it's in Italy. But apparently Corona has hijacked the Olympic sponsorship for beer. So you can get Corona or Corona Zero.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
disgusting or disgusting without a buzz.
Super cool. No, the only interesting fact I read about the Olympics was that they usually donate 300,000 condoms to the Olympic Village.
Oh, and they ran out in like 3 days.
And this year they only donated 10.
10,000?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're already out of them.
Yeah, they ran out in days.
It was like 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. If you're this jacked athlete, the top of your class, you're an absolute specimen in whatever sport you're in. And then you times that by 1,000 people.
Oh, yeah.
How is it not a fuck fest?
Yeah, I hope somebody does a documentary on it one day.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't watch documentaries, but I would watch that.
Yeah, I do watch documentaries, and I would absolutely watch that one. I have heard stories that it's just like all these peak physical alphas are all in one spot, and they've got some, some needs, and it's just a bunch of other super hot, jacked athletes. So why wouldn't they?
Is everybody all rocked up, dudes, chicks, all rocked up?
Why call it the Olympic Village when you call it the Rocked Village?
Hey, I heard that one. So basically, what we can expect, though, is a pretty stacked Olympic Games in like 18 years.
Yeah. That's how they keep it going.
They ran out. Doesn't mean they're not, the orgies are still happening.
That's right.
They are still happening. People will be pregnant.
Yeah.
There's going to be some future Olympians from Olympians in about 18 years.
Dude, Winter Olympics 2044 are going to be crazy. I cannot wait.
Next Olympics, they're not sending any condoms.
Yeah, that's right. Like the games have gotten a little stale. We're going to poke holes in all of these.
Create super athletes at the Olympics. It's brilliant.
It's genius.
Yeah. To hell with cloning. Just again, let the athletes go at it.
That's right. Oh, good times. And the Phillies. Little sports news, I guess, today. A couple of sports stories.
Not a sports show.
Not a sports show. But the Phillies released Castellanos, who admits to bringing beer in the dugout.
Castellanos.
Yes. I'm a Dodger fan.
Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. C.
Castellanos. What did I say?
Not that.
Oh, okay. 'Cause that's how I read it. Castellanos. Anyways, the Phillies have released outfielder Nick Castellanos after failing to find a trade partner, and he's now admitting he was benched last season for bringing beer into the dugout. Castellanos, who still owed $20 million in the final year of his contract, posted a handwritten note explaining that after being pulled from a game, he brought a Presidente beer into the dugout and voiced frustrations about team rules to manager Rob Thompson. He said teammates took the beer away before he drank it and that he later apologized. He was benched the following game. He hit .250 with 17 homers last season. The Phillies are expected to replace him in the right field with Adolis Garcia, who signed a 1-year deal in December.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah. I thought that was great. Just fuck you guys. You're going to bench me? I'm going to start swigging beers in the dugout.
Well, what's even better is he immediately got signed by the Padres.
Oh, did he?
Yes. Yeah. They was just like, oh shit, man, we heard the news.
And you know what? That's perfect. There's way better beer in San Diego.
Way better beer.
Come on out. Nick, let's hang. I'll take you some spots.
That'd be fucking tight.
You don't need a dugout. I got you. Perfect timing for a bullpen beer.
He calls to the bullpen for beer.
I would like to thank intern Brian for giving me this beer. Whenever Brian has a good beer, he's always like, you need to have this on the show. And I'm like, all right, if you're going to give me beer, I'm going to drink it.
What a friend.
He's such a good guy. And being an intern, he doesn't even make any money.
And he still does it after all these years.
Still does it. Nice guy. So thanks to him, I'm drinking Pure Project Brewing Planetary Alignment. 6.7%. It's pretty sweet can art. 6.7% has a 403 on Untapped with 451 ratings. Pretty fresh. In fact, the can
for Pure, that's pretty low.
Yeah, the can says 113.26. This bad boy's slightly over a month old. They say, cheers to a decade of Pure with Pure X Planetary Alignment, a murky IPA loaded with Nectaron, Citra, and Mosaic Cryo hops. The vibrant, juicy, medium-bodied brew bursts with taste of pineapple, orange peel, and mango. Every element lands on the palate just right, forming a balanced, flavorful sip that feels perfectly aligned. 10 years, countless memories, and an IPA made to celebrate it all. On the old nosebuds. Spelt a little. Get a lot of pineapple coming through. I think pineapple is the number one smell I smell. Maybe a little orange, but definitely pineapple. Time for the tongue jobber, though.
I just can't stop looking at how good that looks.
Oh, isn't that some great color?
That looks amazing.
A little bit of lacing. Flavor follows suit. A little more mango, though. So I get the pineapple for sure. A little more mango in the back end. I don't get tons of orange. I'm okay with that. The mango is really balancing out the pineapple. Real nice, soft mouthfeel. If I had to ding it just a pinch, it's really not a big deal, but I could use just the smallest bit more of carbonation.
Oh,
this is really good. Great mouthfeel. Like I said, great flavor. And I know hazies or murkies should be less carbonated than, say, an IPA, but this is just lacking ever so slightly in carbonation. Maybe it's just this can.
Need a little zing.
A little zip.
A little zing zang.
Anyways, fucking delicious beer either way. Thank you to intern Brian for kicking this over.
Yeah, what a stud.
What a fucking stud.
Honestly, he's like a thoroughbred. I swear to God.
He's like a show pony.
Show him everywhere.
A little news before we get out of here. Topa Topa. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, I think. And
we
the
did.
The layoffs, and it was a bit of a surprise. And well, the news has gone national in the beer world. Story came out. Topa Brewing is cutting around 15 jobs as the craft brewery looks to trim expenses by up to 20%. Co-founder and CEO Jack Dyer told the Ventura County Star. The cuts included positions at Topa's corporate office, warehouse production, brewery, and 5 tap rooms, where 10 full-time supervisor roles were cut. Affected taproom employees were offered part-time bartender positions, Dyer told the outlet. The layoffs will reduce Topa's total workforce to around 75 employees, including 26 full-time workers. This is a little of a right-sizing of the company, he said. It's not fun. It's definitely the least favorite moment I've had to go through in 10 years of operating Topa. Topa also has plans to renegotiate contracts and leases and refinance debt, he told the Star. No Topa tap rooms are expected to close. Topa reportedly produced around 20,000 barrels of beer last year.
Huh.
Sad times.
Super sad.
I like this story. Colorado reintroduces BevAlc fee to fund addiction recovery programs.
Okay.
A bill was introduced in the Colorado House this week, which would charge beer, wine, and spirits manufacturers and distributors a fee based on volume, with funds used for addiction prevention and recovery programs. As the bill stands, beginning in July 2027, industry members would be charged 26 cents per bottle of spirits, 5 cents per bottle of wine, and 3 cents per 6-pack of beer. I wonder how that works with 4-packs.
Good question.
Yeah. This is not the first time Colorado has introduced such a bill. Senate Bill 181 was introduced in 2024, proposing similar fees, including a 16-cent per gallon charge for malt beverages. Both that bill, which did not pass, and the most recent legislative action include exemptions for small breweries. So I love this. Small breweries get exemptions. Money goes to addiction and recovery programs. My only thing is I think they should include pharma in this as well. Who's more what's more addicting than pills?
What is more addictive than that? Yeah.
Throw some fucking pharma fees in here to help with the addiction recovery programs. I think this is a great plan.
Nothing like the cause helping the cause.
Right? You're not talking about Cosby, right?
No.
Too soon for that joke? Too soon?
No.
Distasteful? So, anyways, make it happen, Colorado. Oh, some sad news around here.
That's like 2 sad stories, man.
I know, sorry. We talked, this isn't breaking. We talked about the eventual demise of Casa Agria. Things were going downhill. And in fact, we went with intern Brian and Deb and had sort of one last pint. Well, as of Saturday, they are officially done. They are closed. I've had people from all over the country asking me about this. Vanessa's husband, hi Vanessa, reached out.
Hi Vanessa.
And was like, is this true that Casa's closing? Because we took them to Casa when they were out here. So sad times. Not so sad times.
Ooh.
Brewdog.
Lay it. Oh, goddamn.
Couldn't happen to a nicer brewery. Brewdog explores sale as board taps restructuring firm. Scottish craft brewery Brewdog is exploring a sale, Sky News reported over the weekend. The craft brewery's board has reportedly hired restructuring firm Alex Partners to gauge interest from prospective buyers with a quick-fire deadline for indicative offers. A sale could see Brewdog's business dismantled and sold in separate parts, possibly selling its breweries in Scotland, the US, Australia, and Germany piecemeal, according to the Scottish Financial Times.
Huh.
You want to buy a brewery instead of 12?
Oh, boy.
Brewdog might be the right one for you. Super Bowl on-prem report. Draft beer down 6%. Package down 6.2% per beer board. Super Bowl Sunday was a letdown for more than just the Patriots.
Wow.
Also,
too soon.
We haven't talked since Super Bowl. Most boring Super Bowl ever? Top 5?
Yeah, that was the big talk at work. You watch the first half and it was like 9-0 or something, 12
something like that.
And then watch the halftime show, which was what it was. Yeah, then the second half, I was like, the Patriots got to make something happen. And they started with the ball, and they went 3 and out.
Yep.
And then I got up, and I started doing stuff around the house. Because I was not going to devote any more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I made it back in like the start of the fourth quarter or something.
Didn't miss much.
And then the defensive touchdown happened for the Seahawks. And I was like, All right. I'm just going to go do some more stuff and be productive.
Seahawks defense had as many touchdowns as the offense did. So that was exciting.
It was a game.
Yeah. Look, I speaking of the halftime show, I don't know any Bad Bunny songs really. I don't speak Spanish.
No,
so
I did want to talk about this a little bit. I did.
Sure, we can talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed the halftime show. I obviously I didn't know what he was saying, but for the most, I know enough to get my way through it. But I thought from a production standpoint, it was a really cool show.
Okay, that's what I said.
Yeah, music I could take or leave, but I thought the production was awesome.
Yes, I said the same thing. Asked some people like, hey, what did you think about the halftime show? I said the music. I said whether it was in Spanish or English. I said I don't listen to the person, so I didn't wasn't a fan of the music.
Right.
The production was wonderful. It was great production. What they did,
I think it was one of the better. Yeah,
it was very artsy and told a story and it was a great production.
Yeah, and the taco cart that he had, that was a taco place from down here in LA.
Oh no shit. Yeah,
so there's a lot of like the taco place. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was great. I thought it was I didn't realize it at first that the trees were people in tree costumes.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that.
Not immediately. And then I was like, I went back and was reading about it and stuff. I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome. I saw some videos where they were setting up and just trees running out onto the field.
They had funny. It on the broadcast, like they did like a game recap right after.
Oh, I missed that.
Halftime before the show. As they were getting into commercial break before that, they were showing the field. And there was like guys in tree costumes like scratching themselves, and I was like, oh, hey, look at that shit. That's a guy.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, so that's how I knew that. But
yeah, but it made sense because like I was reading that they were trying to figure out how they're going to get all these trees set up in time because they have so limited time to set up everything.
Right. And
they're like, oh, why don't we dress people up as trees? Like fucking genius.
Yeah, that's a genius idea.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. I love the production of it, and it was funny. Like as they were around that house. We're over with like Big Dick Nick and Coley and some people, and Nick goes, "Oh, was that Jessica Alba?" And the wife was like, "That's no way. That chick's." She didn't say too hot. What'd she say? Too young. She goes, "That chick's way younger than Jessica Alba." And Nick's like, "No, I think that's her." And so then, of course, immediately Googling, and it's like, "Oh shit, that was Jessica Alba."
Yeah, I didn't know she was
pretty easy on the
in the show. I thought she was just there.
No, she was in the show.
Because I saw somebody I read something that she was there, and I didn't realize she was actually in the production.
Yeah, she was in that house,
okay,
dancing and some other celebs and stuff. So, yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed what they did with it. I thought it was good. And,
yeah, it was solid. But I gotta say this though, rarely do I ever enjoy who the musical guest is at the Super Bowl halftime show. Very rarely.
Yeah, there's also that. Green Day performance was pretty good.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I love me some Green Day.
They sound great. Like they sound exactly like their albums, their radio, like their live performances are great.
They are. I saw them live finally about 4 years ago. No, it was right before COVID. So it was probably like 2019 when I saw them live, and fucking killed it. Also, they sound the same, like you said, and he does not age.
Oh, not at all.
No, he looks exactly the same.
Yeah, whether it's 1994 or it's 2026, it's Billy Joe Armstrong is that.
Yeah, he just fucking looks the same. That was my first CD, Dookie.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
My first CD was Stunt by Bare Naked Ladies.
Mm. Is that it's brand?
Yeah, one week she looked at me. Yeah, but the whole album is really good. Honestly, it really is.
I don't really know any Bare Naked Ladies other than what's been on, MTV basically.
I only know that album.
I'll have to go look it up.
Yeah.
Where were we? Oh, Super Bowl beer. Draft lagers were the winning style. They gained 1.4% in volume, along with stouts and porters, while volume declined. Yeah. Volume declined for light lagers and IPAs, as well as Belgian wit and wheat ales. All I want during Super Bowl is a lot. In fact, I brought the Howdy beer over to Nick and Nicole's place.
And how did it go?
I was the only one drinking. Nobody else was drinking beer at all. It wasn't the Howdy thing. They were all drinking seltzers, and the wife was drinking wine and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So I just put back a couple of Howdies and enjoyed myself. It was great.
Hell yeah. You deserved it.
Thank you. Did you finish your Howdies?
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. They all went in like one night.
I mean, there's what, 4, was it 4.5?
Yeah.
That's easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Yeah. Good times. We'll end it on this one. Drunk Florida woman passed out at a McDonald's drive-thru window.
Okay.
Tiffany McLean was so close to getting her late night snack, but just couldn't keep it together. The drunk Florida woman passed out at a drive-thru window at an Apollo Beach, Florida McDonald's. Timestamp from the deputy's body cam shows the officers approached a blue car at 1:45 Thursday morning. The car was stopped just after the drive-thru window at the McDonald's. When the officer approached the driver's side door, the window was still rolled down. She had probably done what we all do after visiting the drive-thru, pull forward and check to make sure they got the order right. But unfortunately for Tiffany, that was as far as she got.
Oh, man.
She was completely out of it, even tried to drive away after the cops woke her up. The Florida woman passed out before she even got those fries. Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office arrested Tiffany, 40, for DUI. She provided breath samples of...
I'm thinking like not even double, like 1.15?
That's a little over double, 0.19.
Okay.
And also 0.195. McLean has been arrested for DUI previously, and she was driving on a suspended license. This type of irresponsibility infuriates me, said Sheriff Chad Chronister.
Yeah, that's
Chad.
A hell of a name.
Yeah, Deputy Chad.
First off, Chad, too. Oh, man.
Yeah.
If you got that name, probably just change it.
Yeah, nothing whiter than Chad. She could have seriously injured others with her ridiculous decision to get behind the wheel intoxicated. I commend our deputies for swift handling of this potentially dangerous interaction.
Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah, passed out before she got her nuggies.
Yeah, what if she would have kept going and passed out and, and when you're driving on a suspended license, what are you doing? Get your life together.
Seriously. She had to get them nuggies.
Gotta get the nuggies. So we got Toasty. We gotta get the nugs.
Did it all for the nuggies. Huh? Okay, sorry. Anyways.
Well played.
Yeah. That feels like the perfect time to end the fucking show. Greg started singing.
Straight out of 1999.
That's right. All right. Follow us all on the socials at Craft Beer Republic, at Flex Media Beer _ in between. craftbeerrepublic.com. 805-538-BEER is the number to call. I think that's just about everything. I thank you all for listening, for hanging out. I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
good night, everybody.